swing for pleasure. Cause if I slide monkey balls, I can hang whatever. ZZ, no 3Z, nigga, he sleep. Baby food through a penny straw, time to eat. We the ones at the booty club, where the freaks be. Counting money, throwing money round, that's the dream team. Swinging arms out the window, bitch, I'm Kodak Black. Pushing bullets out the chamber like the food just left. I can't hear his feet, but your chick can't salad. I can talk her into selling one of her titties at Zappy's. That's a chicken breast, bitch, I've been the best. Son a bigger threat, 5-star, frost flash dive on Biggie being wet. And if you think I'm slacking, get your bridges checked. 5 squad, fast money shit, it's for my nigga Ed. You well, bro. turf again. This, that, from the back of the I got a girl, right? She go to battle. I let it go to 10. I go and beg it. They all from it. My diamonds, they all look dead. This, that, I go to bed on bed. I got the beam on the flex. I got in the back. Ladies, they talk to chat. They step on the rock, I'm at. I'm a cave back. 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. I can stay fat. I got the block and they screaming, they know what banks at. I got the work in the avenue, they know what tanks at. I got the live in the mansion, they know what that. I got some that's up in the javelin, they know what that. I came on top of the building again, man. We had a plan. We came on top of the building again, man. We never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Thought any 10 o'clock, got a flight out, yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with a plan. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man, I go to hotels when I step out, yeah, your boy got a doorman. I go to nightclubs when yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman, I just go crazy, man. Long hard, can't face, man. Chop woods, rip wasteland. This what happens when you give it a taste life, then you give it a wasteland. This what happens when you give it a fake life, and then I let the birds in there, so niggas seats in there. I'm on the turf again. This, that, I got a girl, but she go to battle shit. Birds in there, so niggas seats in there. I'm on the turf again. This, I got a girl, but she go to battle shit.
So he comes out and blocks, and Brock is going to go scot-free down the field. When you come down and they go show the tight end.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the San Francisco 49ers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
For conventional football, Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And right away, he lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Jerick McCammon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
Field goal is gonna be the death for me, man.
Suspicious start here kicking wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Gould now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Here's Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. He's going to look deep down the field. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot. So they may back up further. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play that time for Cleveland. 47 yards.
But simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a
I
short
don't
game.
get it.
Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive, but they'll be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. Nice move on the play, but he will be brought down shy of the 15. The stop was made by Jannard Avery.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They run it with McKinnon. And a very short pick, 16. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. On the toss, it's McKinnon. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard
trying to run backwards like that.
Loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. It's taken to the 26. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively, you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Solomon Thomas in there to get him. And that's sack number 18 for him on the year. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll look to set up his blockers. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that.
4-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Oh, come on, these quarterbacks overthrow. It was too much in this guy. God damn.
Eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Forced out to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Every time you try to throw the ball away, you nigga get hit, they call that shit a fumble.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field.
Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end and Joku. And they work this out past the 25. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. Now Mayfield. Incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and they've just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now. It's made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 18. Oh, what a move. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get it, push it, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Room to run past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? We just saw that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon, complete. Touchdown, 49ers! Jerick McKinnon. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
A wheel route?
Well, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they sit out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Reuben Foster leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And he can't hang on to it.
Cold kick,
He's
man.
known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Appreciate him.
He's been a busy man in this first half as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a... On 1st down, Garoppolo. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it's a 2nd down. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
12.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Going deep for Moncrief. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Gold now out to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
A first down throw from Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. Big play there on 3rd down for the Browns. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the red zone now, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Solomon Thomas in there for the sack, and he's closing in on that all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Two minutes to play here in the first half. Back to the booth right after this. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DeForest Buckner in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's going to wind up and air it out. Jarvis Landry, his 5th
The player there, man. Why is all these catch animations, man? Why can't I just jump up and get
The
it?
defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct. And how about the throw? Zipped it in there.
And it results in the touchdown. Gonzalez good on the extra point.
Guess I gotta
And
start
they will
swinging,
shave
look.
one more off this lead. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, what a juke into space. 30, 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. As his guys are in for 6, and the 49ers add on to their lead.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Ricardo Lewis, 79 yards. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here.
And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Toss play to McKinnon. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage.
Now he
back
want
to
a
the
pancake.
29. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Garoppolo now, first down throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Should have went on the first line. That was deep.
Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down in the hands of the wrong team.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Throwing again. Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The Browns on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 17. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. He's going to air one out. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The Browns send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10.
21.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's 3rd down. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he was right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Gold with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Gold now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
It's caught inside the 25. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big play there for the Browns. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. The first down carry here for Johnson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Mayfield now. Dumping it off for Johnson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to bring up a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Underneath for Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And this is going to be 49er football. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice.
Sherman drilled this.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. Damn, you still what they call it? Damn.
Credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now McKenna. And he's going to be taken down shy of
Man,
the 10
no,
right
man.
around the
Leave me
9-yard
out of
line. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle.
Leave me out of here.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here again is McKenna. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now they'll run it on the toss. Gets past one man. And now running right through it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 33 and a first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Just like that, out of danger, and then past the 40 now for 1st and 10. First man through, it's the fullback Juszczyk. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's McKenna. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The Niners on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to look deep now for Lamb. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
What the? It's like these niggas have a fucking brain down. When the ball in the air, bro.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they have to do a much better job in the run game. He found.
Ain't nobody studying. I'm up here playing this game, man. So I want me to say something to you, bro. Damn, go on by your business.
Mayfield now on second down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Ball hog off. They did not take the ball like they used to in the
He's
old
over
game.
400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding opens.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown,
I forgot Kobe can't play ball for me.
Josh
That man
Gordon,
got like
his
60
6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns get a score closer. Gonzalez to add the PAT. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will get him one closer.
In there, man. Can't play ball for wrong.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Landry now on the return. Landry, agile footwork. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
On second down, Mayfield again. And Callaway taking it in left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The Browns on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Mayfield. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Solomon Thomas in there for the 20th time this year as he continues what could be a record-setting season. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down, and of course, you put another touchdown on the board, and pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
They run once more with McKinnon. And a nice spin into some open field. Inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
21.
Here's a first down run with Collins. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your...
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Gold now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Second down, Mayfield. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Mayfield. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting him.
0.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw, Mayfield. Screen play, Johnson. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I guarantee you, it's not very good.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll run it on the toss. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
21, 11.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Flush to his right. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Solomon Thomas in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow. Third and long for Mayfield. Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the 4th now, and Carson
And it was the Chargers who were able to take home the victory in that one. If they indeed win, it would be win number 9 on the season. Now they'll run it on the toss. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now they'll run it on the toss. Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stop shy of the 35. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they...